What I want to do is what I call a mini channel. So we're going to do a Cryon channel right now. We don't often do this in video. And the reason is this, is that it can go anywhere, it can be played anywhere, and it will be. And Cryon said originally too, he said, be careful where you channel. He said, make sure it's for people who want to hear it. Instead of somebody clicking through channels at night on the TV and coming across Cryon. And that is, so this is a little bit of a departure from that, except that this video is one that you had to want to see. And that's why you're watching it. So it's not something that is on a mass media, at the moment anyway, where somebody's going to come across it by accident. So I would ask the audience just to get in a mode that would be conducive to meditation. This mini channel, they don't last long. Sometimes they're very profound just in the energy they carry. Greetings, dear ones. I'm Cryon of Magnetic Service. Humans are not truly aware of what channeling is. They think it's something occult. They think it is the human who is taken over by some spirit that's inappropriate and comes through. And for eons, it's been looked at as suspicious, not of God, and something that you don't want to allow to happen to you. Dear ones, my partner let me in 30 years ago. And when he did, he lost a lot of friends. And those were friends who said, don't do it because it's Satan. And Satan will come into your life and change things. 30 years ago. Every single time, dear ones, I sit with my partner in the chair, I tell you about the love of Spirit. Do you want to know the test of when something is beautiful and accurate and true? It's how many years is it the same? Is there a trick involved when you tell people that the earth is not there to victimize them? Is it a trick to tell people that they are magnificent in the eyes of God? Is it a trick? Or is it the truth? Do you believe you're here on purpose? There are so many who question that. And I'm here to say you are. That the God, the creator, the source, whatever you want to call that made humans in the image of love, knows your name. Knows your name. And when you turn off this program or leave this building, there's a group of multidimensional beings you cannot even imagine who walk out with you, who are there to hold your hand if you wish. This is the core truth. Lemuria was real, giving you profound information about your magnificence, teaching about the stars, teaching about so many things that have been lost today, thrown away, teaching you the profundity of a connection with Earth, the planet that all the indigenous have and that today modern society has thrown away. The message of Cryon has always been the same. This is the shift. You're in it. Did you notice? Everything is changing. Human nature, weather. Did you notice? And in these times, there is an awakening and a chance for you to look and say, am I magnificent in the eyes of God? And when you do that, it's almost like permission for those around you to hold your hand or you to feel the chills that say you are. And that you're not here by accident. And there's a reason for your existence. And as you start to observe and absorb these things, your personality starts to change and you start to realize you're kinder, more benevolent. You're more compassionate. What a trick. It isn't. It's core truth. These are the things, dear ones, that I want you to look at and put the test to. Is it a trick? when I tell you God loves you more than anything, because you are made in His image, the image of compassion and love. The planet is starting to awaken to this and changing its ways. The things that are dark and not appropriate are starting to raise their heads and then be seen and dealt with and put away. We said it was coming, and here it is. This is the end times. It's the end times of darkness. It's the beginning of a light you didn't expect. It's everywhere. People who would never hear this channel, never come to a meeting like this, are starting to see it profoundly. That's real. It's not a trick. I leave you with these things and these comments. Blessed is the human being, for they are loved dearly by God, and each one has a magnificent soul that shines as bright as any sun you've ever seen. And these are the times where the veil is starting to lift and humans are starting to see what is appropriate and inappropriate, treating each other better because of it. Those, again, who would never listen to this channel are starting to feel all of the things that I've given you of a potential of a raising human consciousness now for 30 years. It is the beginning, dear ones, the end of darkness as you have seen it and known it, and the beginning of an evolvement of human spirit in a beautiful way, where you're going to start understanding, indeed, you are seen and loved and beautiful. You belong here. There is no trick here. And so it is. Thank you all so much.